That was very, very close until the 9th frame when he managed to strike off the card to win. And then really a bit of a no contest against the European #1. Dominic Barrett just didn't get it together. And Rob came through that one relatively easily. But a very different challenge now. Up against Z, as she's known, Zara Giles. And one of 3 women that have made it through to this stepladder final. And she will be enjoying these conditions, Cass Edwards.
She will indeed. She'll also be enjoying the 8 pins bonus handicap that the ladies have been given per game. Hall of Famer Zara Giles now. What a pedigree this girl has got. 3 times gold medalist, World Championships 2003, won the singles, the masters, the all events. She's played in Europe and won San Marino 2 years in a row. She's played in the Far East, in Taiwan. Fantastic pedigree, and she's won wherever she's been, and she's just hit a strike. She's the World Bowling Writers now in the Hall of Fame. So fame really has come for Zara, a 28-year-old from Preston.
Decent rotation on that one. A look at the feet at the approach.
Yeah, plants that foot, slides it, and as you say, fantastic rotation on that bowling ball. Rips the rack, and the body language tells us, yeah, she's happy with that. She's looking good.
There are very few sports in the tournaments are truly open. And those 8 shots, well, as we've seen a couple of times today, and maybe not really required by the ladies. And it's a decent delivery from Rob Thurlby, although a slightly
Lisa John from the south coast of England shot a 300 game this tournament with 8 pins handicap, which gives her a score of 308. Now, work that one out.
That's some feat. Rob Thurlby just going through this pre-shot routine, just like a golfer. Won't bowl until he's completely ready to do so. Oh, and just leaves a ring in 10. That was on the cards, although he's managed to find the strikes early doors in this match. You just got the feeling that one was around the corner.
Yeah, scores of 220 and 245 show that he really is lined up on this hard ball. This will go straight and should take the spare away quite nicely. But whoops, hang on a minute, that's in the gutter. And although it's hit the pin, it's in the channel first, and that is a 0 scored, I'm afraid.
Yeah, important to make that point, because to the naked eye, that won't phase her at all.
Yeah, the only thing she says about her game is she would like to have a bit more hook. Well, on these pair of lanes, she looks as though she's doing rather nicely, thanks very much.
A little subtle check of the score there, and she'll be pleased with what she sees.
Yeah, 3 big strikes
per second, allowing us to see the action very smoothly. But interesting setup, that super slow-mo. Has film lenses on the front of the camera, so pretty tough to operate. That's the first slightly weaker shot from Zara. A little nervous look again at the scoreboard to see how much damage that will have
So
done.
she's just got this single 9-pin standing, which should be a straightforward spare for the majority of bowlers of the class of Zara. So she's got away with a split. A spare will be good, and is. And she'll move on.
Right, it's clean. 3 strikes and a spare. Good start from Zara Giles. And important to point out as well that these two do know each other very well and represented England at the World Cup as a team.
Yes, indeed. Yes, they've both played for Team England, and they play international events around the world and in Europe. So they're very much home from home. Both very relaxed on the lane and in one another's company. Now, off of a 9 miss, Rob's got to put something together. Got to get back on that strike line.
Yeah, that's good work, and very obviously straighten that whole delivery up.
Better looking shot from Rob, and that's 2 strikes in a row. Games 4 and 5 already at the halfway stage. Needs to recover from that big open frame in frame number 3.
So what sort of board is he operating on with this straighter line?
Certainly maybe a harder surface ball which won't hook so much, but he's deliberately playing what we call the oil line, around about the 15 ball, third arrow, keeping it straight so it just turns over 2 or 3 times in the hooking area, back end, just turns up to the pocket. A deliberate move.
Yeah, good thinking. Although it's nice to throw a bit of coast to coast for the fans. Sometimes you just got to tidy it up and make sure you get in where you need to be, which is exactly what Zara Giles is doing. She's just moved a touch wider there. Pushed.
Well, of course, it's a big thing bowling on television as well. And Zara, as I say, has bowled around the world on television. She's no stranger to this as she shoots yet another strike. So she'll be very relaxed under the lights.
She's underperformed in those tournaments, but has started this match very well indeed. Rob Thurlby's got to stay with it. That's wide. That one struggled to get back up the hill.
Yeah, again, could have just got caught up in the oil on the outside. The oil is actually moving around, moving down the lane and to the right. Very frustrated. He knows it was an easy match.
Here comes the spare ball, hard and straight, to close that frame out. And once again, a wry smile. This is a feature, isn't it, of the
He has to get back on now.
game.
Can't afford to have any errors at this stage.
Oh, straight through the head pin. Dear me.
Nothing to do with me, Simon. Nothing to do with me. It's the 4, 6 and the 7, as you say, straight through the head pin. It hasn't broken anything.
He almost
up.
covered that open in the third frame, and then he's come up with another one in frame 7, and he's done himself some serious damage there. This is Zara Giles' opportunity to stamp all over that error.
Yeah, well, a good-looking card that is, isn't it? 5 strikes out of 6 shots. Looking well lined up.
Working a double, looking for Turkey, 3 in a row. Then you go to your 4-bagger, your 5-bagger, your 6-pack.
And then the commentator's curse seems to come in after that. I can't think why.
Yes, we've put the mockers on a number of 300 games in recent years, I'm afraid, but that's a nice strike from Zara Giles. So, well, shake of the head there. She's not completely convinced. If Zara Giles can double this one up, make it 4 strikes in a row, then he is going to have problems. Oh, and he'll be grateful to see that. That's a nasty split.
Very, very fine shot. And unfortunately, she couldn't make it. So she settles for the 2. It's her first open frame in frame number 8.
Zara keeping the pressure on, although not quite as much pressure as she would have wanted. Has to strike it off the card, so he needs X's all the way through. And he's going to have to start here with a double.
222 if he can strike out, Simon. So the first shot's got to be good.
Again, though, started it wide. It didn't come back, and I'm afraid there's no recovering from that one.
That's an 8-10. He's hit the head pin. It's very unfortunate the way the pins have fallen. This could have been a single pin lead, but the way they've fallen over has left him with 2 pins on the back row, the 8 pin and the 10 pin. And that is just very unfortunate, and this will be an open frame. His 3rd one of the game, and you could basically say good night, I'm afraid.
Oh, what a shame to have bowled so well to get into this stepladder final.
The lane conditioner moving around under the television lights, but he's got to strike out here for a score of just 201, and that's well below par.
Not a strike in that foundation frame, but Zara Giles can shut things down on this.
Don't go too wide though. Oh dear.
Oh goodness me.
You can't relax that much, Zara. She's played the ball pretty wide, thrown it out the window, isn't she? And look at the little smile on her face. She can't believe what's happened. All she needs is a spare, and unfortunately she could set herself up here for an open frame. Accurate shot.
Got to throw this hard. Little prayer up to the bowling gods as well. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Zara Giles. And the pressure was on there, and she's come up with the shot, and that's booked her place in the final.
And can't you tell by the big smile on her face? Under pressure here, as you say. It's got to hit that head pin just to the left-hand side, bounce it across, and that really is a perfect way to take that spare.
So it will be an all-female final at this year's English Open, and the women have bowled very well for the last few years in this particular competition. Jo Cundy, the number 1
seed, winning
seed
this year as well for the 3rd year in a row. And Zara's just finishing in style. Showing Seems that she can shoot some strikes. It's going to be a big game.
Chat between the two players after Rob congratulated Zara. She certainly holds the cards when it comes to her matches against Jo Cundy, and she's put one over on Jo on a number of occasions in the big tournaments. 242. A very nice turkey to finish things off after a little wobble in frame 9, but very good spare. Rob can't wait to get on with it. He's just going to throw a bit of everything now and enjoy his last few moments with the crowd.
There he goes. He's going to earn himself a bonus ball as well, so he's certainly getting his money's worth here. Unfortunately, it's a below par score. He's going to be in the 170s.
Right on cue. So let's see. Rob Thurlby, what's he going to give us? A two-hander? No, he's going to give us the left-hander.
Yeah, buries those left-hand fingers in the ball. And that's not a bad-looking shot, actually, for a lefty. Look at that. Not bad at all.
Hooked it right up. And I think he fancied his chances on this one. But those two open frames, 7 and 8, really killed off Rob Thurlby's challenge. And at 178, right off the pace. That's not what he wanted to be doing at this stage. And that last ball, irrelevant, but he's entertained the crowd and he's finished on a high. But Rob Thurlby is out. Zara Giles, though, is through to the championship game. 242 against 178.